You know the site, CigarPage.com. I'm Hal.
I'm Matt.
And we're doing an unwrapping unboxing. These are
Raymond Pages Degustación Tubos Sampler. Fancy way of saying tubo sampler.
I'm so excited to get these.
I know. This project is a little near and dear to our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I bought two. I bought one for the office and one for home.
If you're familiar with
It's going
raised
to come off
blends,
easily.
it's everything you know and love in a special 6x52 tubo size. Well, I should say 6x50 Toro size in a tubo.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, it's the only way that I'm aware of anyway that you can get an anti-hero in a Rondo, aka not box press size.
Really?
I'm pretty sure these were made round specifically for the sampler.
I had to design all of the tubos at once because all these cigars already existed. So that was an interesting marathon. It didn't go too badly, I don't think. It didn't take too long, but you were part of the group.
Oh yeah, this was actually a while in the making. There was a lot of little tweaks we made here and there. I know Hoofty especially, we went through, I think, a lot of different iterations of like what elements from the band we wanted where, what at one point it had a yellow tube top and
what to put on the tube top.
Yeah, that went through a lot of different.
Yeah. I still don't like what we put on the top at the end, but I still think it looks nice. These all are just, I just think tubos look cool. What are they made out of? Is it glass?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Even down to the colors of the rings around them was a hot topic of debate. Which colors looked better on certain tubes and all that.
Yep. But I think they turned out nicely. So let's take this bad boy out of this cello. Does the tubo keep it humidified?
No.
At all? No. It's just for fancy presentation.
Yes, it is presentation. Yeah, see?
Oh, very good.
And I'm right, it is round.
All right, let's do the next one. Florida Man.
I think it came out fantastic.
Yeah, because the color was much more, it was much greener?
Yeah, it had much more of a green tint. It was closer to like yellow-green than it was a true like seafoam teal kind of color.
Yeah. I really like how that turned out. I like the silver. I like that we kept it simple. And I did have one version where the map details from the band were all over it, but I kind of like it plain like that.
This was another one. I think when it was default gold for all the things, I think that was the one
It needed to be silver.
Where we were like, wait, can we change the color? Because it looks kind of weird with the rest of the artwork on here being silver for the ring to be gold. Yeah. I'm also partial to, like, this cigar is one of my favorite Connecticuts. Mm-hmm. This one had to be right, to me anyway.
Yeah. What is your favorite Connecticut?
Of all time?
All time. Ooh. One of your favorites. Okay, if you're going to just get one, what do you lean towards?
I've always liked Ashton, though they are pricey for what they are. Perdomo Champagne is up there. There's a few. There was a Macanudo. I think it was Palladium or something like that. It was part of the Inspirato line. It was like a special edition. Mm-hmm. I smoked a lot of those. Oh, and Underground Shade. Smoked a lot of those too.
All right, so you want some good Connecticut's. That's what Goose says you should have. Here we have Penn Standard, Gold Standard.
Speaking of Connecticut's.
This one came together pretty easily.
I don't remember. Did we purposely design them with alternating cap colors, or did we do all one color and then have them switched?
I think that we originally designed them that way because that's how the bands look, and I just thought it would look nice. I just didn't like the whole thing blue. I just thought it looked nicer.
No, I like that. And it also helps differentiate it from Hoofty, because from behind, they both look kind of, the same color.
Yeah.
So, no, in contrast, being called Gold Standard, it made perfect sense to leave the rings gold on that one.
Yep. And then we have Penn Standard.
The standard Penn Standard.
That was good. You're clever.
I try.
Think on your feet.
I'm good for one a week. I think I mentioned this in most videos. Like, I like a good Maduro, but that's like, I have to plan to have that because it's a little bit stronger. Mm-hmm. So out of the two of them, I would favor the anti-hero.
Yeah.
But if I've had a good meal, I'm definitely going to reach for a Penn Standard.
We have Hoofty. Hoofty's really good. I like Hoofty Hog better than Hoofty. They're both good. Yeah, this one we went back and forth a lot about what to put on the cap. I think at one point I had something a lot more simple. It might have just been that sombrero there. I just think it's a little busy, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
what do I know? I'm just the artist, right?
Hoofty has actually become like one of my daily drivers. I think of all our cigars, I smoke Hoofty the most.
Last
but not least. Last of my kind.
Come on. I got to get a cattle prod to get him out of there. I love the moo cow. I know he's not a Macau. I like calling him that because I think it makes the merch guys angry.
I didn't even remember that we made the tube like that smoke pattern.
We did. It's kind of like the sky that was on the background.
Yeah, for some reason the tube was solid black in my head. I didn't remember that we did that.
Well, it might also look a little darker the way that I had the illustration. Sometimes printed stuff turns out a little different. I wish this could have been as shiny foil as this, but they could not print foil on it anywhere, so we had to go with this. It still looks nice.
I think it came out very good.
Thanks, man. And I really like how the band turned out, if I do say so myself. They're very good. I recommend. So I have bought 2 of these myself, one for the office, one for here. I'll probably never smoke them because I just like the tubes. And I just think that they're cool. They look nice. They'd be a great gift. They'd be a great gift for yourself. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Producer Steph's putting her finger towards the stop button. Bye.